in Jesus' name. Guess what? I win. Turn up in the darkest place in Jesus' name. I win. Every battle I face in Jesus' name. Guess what? I win. Turn up in the darkest place in Jesus' name. I win.
I just bring it forward towards God, my Lord. I be a warrior for His my cause. The word is my sword drawn to its source. For this more time I fight thoughts. I just give that and I'm golden. In my God's hands, my hopes in. My mouth's some water, slaughtering the thoughts of all you narcissists. If words are weapons, then I'm loading up my cartridges. No thoughts will last with this, I picked up where my target is. Trying to be my medicine, but thoughts, they get no pharmacist. For people, I fish vastly like broadcasting. Channeling my masters, heart into all my craft. And avoid all your crafty behavior. My savior can save you, just pray that He'll shape you.
Every battle I face in Jesus' name. Guess what? I win. Turn up in the darkest place in Jesus' name. I win. Every battle I face in Jesus' name. Guess what? I win. Turn up in the darkest place in Jesus' name. I win.
So amazing, you are all I want. You give me purpose for life. I found my freedom in Christ. With you I belong. I lift my hands to the sky. I found my purpose for life.
Now, can you hear me? I'm live! I'm so sorry. I forgot to turn my mic on, so that's embarrassing, isn't it? But we've made it. You can hear me. That's good. Why don't you let me know in the comments if you can hear me, all right? You can hear me, okay? Put it in the comments. Let me know if you can hear me. Like I was saying, we've got loads going on this week, like normal. We have Battle of the Bands, the final of this round. Let's see if OTC and Monksholes or SOULBOX win. We've got the all-important giveaway where you could win a £50 Amazon voucher, and we have the Beat the Host section where you guys are gonna go up against me to see if you can beat me at a challenge and potentially win a Higher Tour t-shirt. Chris, how are you doing this week?
I'm just playing. You can hear me. Yeah, I'm doing good, mate. How are you?
I'm all right. Have you forgiven me for my little mishap with the mic just then?
In all honesty, I should have checked. So
yeah. All right,
it's my fault for letting you be a big boy and sort your own mic out.
Well, thank you for taking responsibility for that. Anyway, like I said, this show, you can win a £50 Amazon voucher. Let's check out what this week's giveaway question. So over to Gina, who has got this week's giveaway question.
Yes, guys, it is time for that all-exciting giveaway question. Your chance at home to win a £50 Amazon voucher. And the question is this: in the next track, Real Thing by SOULBOX, what colour trainers is Ben wearing? That's what colour trainers is Ben wearing in this next track. If you think you know the answer, drop it down in the comments and you could be the lucky winner of a £50 Amazon voucher.
I got the real, come on. Yeah, yeah. I got the real, hey. Whoa, come on. Whoa, I got the real thing. I got the real thing. I got the real thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got the real thing. I got the real thing. I got the real thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got the real, hey. Now my whole life is chaos. I gotta go back to basics. The aim is live my life so outrageous, never regret it. I'm living it shameless. Just like Da Vinci created the Mona Lisa, God painted the perfect picture of bliss. I'm with a feature. Let's go. I got the real thing. I got the real thing. I got the real thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got the real thing. Woo. I got the real thing. I got the real thing. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Hey, hey, say what? So I heard that Sammy don't rap.
Hey Sam, what you think about that? Well, I've seen a lot of things and I've seen you white boys do trap. Listen, I want the whole world to hear it. The truth that I'm rapping, I want you to feel it. It's what I'm about. We got that real thing, no doubt. I got the real thing. I got the real thing. I got the real thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got the real thing. I got the real thing. I got the real thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got the real, hey.
Hands up.
You lift me up into the higher places, give me joy like I've never known. You lift me up into the higher places, give me joy like I've never known before. Okay, we want to see you party at home. You ready for this? This real thing deep inside. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Make some noise.
I got the real, hey. Woo. Are you ready, guys? Let's get this, get this. I got the real thing. I got the real thing. I got the real thing. Gee. I got the real thing. I got the real thing. I got the real thing. I don't think you're ready. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ready? Clap, 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 clap. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. I got the real thing. 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 Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yes, that was our good friends SOULBOX and their song Real Thing. And just a reminder of that giveaway question. We asked you, what colour trainers were Ben wearing in that video? What colour were Ben's trainers in that video? Just to give you a little clue, Ben was the one in the stripy white t-shirt. Okay, that should help you. So what colour trainers was he wearing in that video? If you think you know, put it in the comments and you can win a £50 Amazon voucher. All right, now every single week during lockdown specifically, we've been doing a segment called Lockdown Lifelines. And later on the show, we're gonna be chatting about what are you thankful for? And so that's what I want to know. What are you thankful for this week? It could be big or small. It could be that you ate an amazing meal. It could be that you're thankful for your bed. I don't know, thankful for anything. Let us know right now in the live chat. And at the end of the show, we're going to be shouting out some of the best ones. What are you thankful for? Put it right now in the comments below. What are you thankful for? All right, now, if you've been watching Higher Live for the past few weeks, we've had an epic competition of epic proportions. This is like huge, right? We put OTC, SOULBOX and Amongst Wolves against each other in this most ferocious battle ever. And this week it's all come to a head. It is the final of this round of Battle of the Bands. And this time, this week, it's a face paint edition. So sit back, relax, and check out this week's Battle of the Bands.
Welcome to the final of Battle of the Bands. This is it. This is the moment we have all been waiting for. We are on the edge of our seats. We are very excited to see who's going to win. Currently in first place, it's Sammy and SOULBOX with 7 points. How are you feeling this week, Sammy? Do you think you've got this?
I feel like I don't want to be someone who speaks too soon, so I'm going to take the posture of humility and say, may the best person win.
All right, that's good, you know, that's good. All right, in second place is Gina and OTC with 5 points.
Suck, OTC!
How are you feeling, Gina? Are you feeling confident?
Yeah, I am definitely gonna speak and say we're gonna win this. We are bringing it home.
Wow.
We have got this. I'm putting it out there.
All right. And because of the banana squashing incident of last week, in third place is Mark and Amongst Wolves with 4 points. How are you feeling, Mark?
I feel liberated. I feel free because I am under no impression I'm gonna win. So I'm here to break most of the rules. I think is how I.
All right. Well, I can tell you this week that this week's challenge is not. You can't just win 3 points. You could win 4 points. All right. So.
Wait. So am I in a chance of winning?
Mark, you are in a chance of winning still. All right.
What have you got, Mark?
He's got 4 points.
Ooh.
So he is in a chance of winning. So you don't want to mess it up now. Obviously, as you'll notice, we're doing this over Zoom because we thought we'd do the final challenge. We need a bit of a close-up of everyone's face. So everybody should have... Very nice, Mark. Very nice.
Was that close enough for you, Joe?
Yeah, great. So you should have all got sent a package. Have you all got that package? So your package has this week's challenge in it. Yeah, Mark?
I've got 2.
You should have 3 packages.
I've got
3.
You might be at a disadvantage, Mark, but that serves you right for squashing Gina's banana in the last challenge.
I got minus points for that. That serves me right. It was my minus point.
All right, so if you open your packages and let me know what you've got inside them. Okay, so you've got face paint. Mark's got some sponges, face paint.
What am I missing?
I think you're missing brushes. Mark has not got any paint brushes, so he's going to be at a little bit of a disadvantage. We don't know where they've gone, but again, it's all probably because he squashed Gina's banana in the last challenge. All right, so I can reveal to you that this week, you all have 2 minutes to face paint the best Spiderman on your face.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
And I'm going to send you right now on the WhatsApp group the picture of the Spiderman that if you get it closest to, you will win. So I'm going to send that on the WhatsApp right now.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so that's the Spiderman face paint. So you need to get as close as that to you can. Now, like I said before, there are 4 points up to grabs. You can get 3 points for the most realistic, like the closest to the picture, okay? And there is 1 point up for grab for the person who has the best artistic flair.
You ready now?
He's ready now. He's getting hair out of the way. You've got 2 minutes to do your best Spider-Man. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. All right.
How?
This is all right. You're doing very well. Gina's probably in the lead so far in terms of coverage.
Oh, like these.
Oh no, Sammy's doing pretty well. You forgot about the sponge.
I was just going. I was applying it with my hand. I think there's a natural advantage to the daily application of makeup.
Which you do, though, don't you?
Yeah, but I mainly contour. This isn't really much contouring.
All right.
Mark, you're so funny.
You've got one.
Oh no!
1 minute left. 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
Yeah, but I might add another minute. We'll see how we go. Okay.
Oh!
Yes! Yes, Sammy. So far, you all look like clowns.
What about our face paint? Badoing.
Hey! I have decided to add an extra minute, so you have 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Personally,
Okay.
I feel more like Rafiki from The Lion King than I do Spider-Man. Rafiki's the ape, right?
He's actually a baboon.
He's actually a baboon. Come on, Mark.
You're a baboon. Oh, mate.
Oh my days. I'm not gonna lie, Mark, you are getting beaten here. You're gonna have to pull it out of the bag. All right, 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. All right, there is 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. You might want to add some webbing, Sammy. All right. It's very good. Oh, Mark, very good. Spider legs. Yeah, I like it.
Spider legs.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. Brushes down. Stop twirling your beard, Mark. Stop with you, I might get a minus point. All right. So.
What do you do with stash?
Let's just have a proper look at all your face paint. All right. Let's have a look. Yeah, Sammy, can you do a bit of close up? Yeah. All right. Turn to the side. Let's have a good look. Okay. If you've forgotten what the original looks like, here it is. There it is. Have a look. Now, consulting the original.
I'm pretty close, to be honest.
I'm gonna say.
It's kind of how close I got, I think.
I'm gonna say, for the 1 point for artistic flair goes to Mark. The point for artistic flair, just because I love what you've done with the beard. That takes Mark up to 5 points, and he is.
Thanks, everyone.
And he is drawing with Gina. Okay, and Sammy has 7 points, so it's all to play for. This next bit is for 3 points, which is the closest to the original, which I can reveal. Due to neatness and for accuracy, I would have to say.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, everyone.
The winner.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
The winner of this challenge, and so the winner of this round of Battle of the Bands is Sammy and SOULBOX. Congratulations. It was close. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, and that is it for this round of Battle of the Bands. Thank you guys for joining me. Hopefully we'll do another round, but for now, the winner is Sam. Congratulations.
The champion, my friend.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh my gosh, that was Battle of the Bands and I just won. I'm so excited. I just want to thank my mom who gave birth to me and brought me into this world so I can have an opportunity to beat Amongst Wolves and OTC. And yeah, it's just such an honor. You guys need to give me a moment, so I'm gonna hand over to Mark, who just lost to me, because he's gonna do the chat for us, guys. Oh, I can't take it.
Welcome to the chat. I'm feeling kind of hungry. Guys sometimes ask quite a lot of us as well.
God asks us to lay everything down to follow him, right? In the Bible, he asks a guy to hold off on being with his family to follow him. And actually, God asks us the same of us as well. And it's for good reason. See, God knows what is best for us. God knows the life that he wants us to be living. And he knows the plan for you, he knows the plan for me. And so he knows how we need to be living, right? Sometimes God calls us to lay down our dreams and our hopes for the future because his plan is different to what we thought it might be. Sometimes it's we need to stop doing something we know is wrong. Like a really good example is something like lying. We can so easily convince ourselves that lying is okay because it's just a little one, or it's just gonna get me out of trouble, so it's fine, or it's even, it's just gonna help a friend, or it's just easier for them to swallow. But actually, we know that it's wrong. We know that being honest is right. And we know that. Just the same we know stealing is wrong and murder is wrong and cheating on people. We know that's wrong. But sometimes there's those little voices that say, yeah, but she is fit, so why not? Or, but the truth, that will hurt them, so I'll just lie. God doesn't just say this stuff just to ruin our fun. He doesn't say this just to try and get in on your life and stop you getting everything you ever dreamed of. But actually it's because God knows the plan for your life. He knows what's best. When we let God into our life, we start to see our life in a completely different way. We start to see it as it's not just me on my own. We start to see it as it's not just me fighting against the world, but actually it's me on the same side as God who created everything. And that's quite exciting. Now life looks a lot different when you're being led by a creator God. When you're being led by the same thing that built everything in the universe. And when that thing is a God that loves you, that changes the way you live your life. Because you're no longer thinking what's good enough for me. You're thinking, wow, there's a God who has an intricate plan for me and for everything else in the world. So I better actually shape up and follow that guy. Because if he was clever enough to make me, if he was clever enough to design everything in the world, he probably knows what's best. He probably knows what's best in my future. He probably knows what's going to be around the next corner. He knows the grades you might be getting. He knows what's happening behind closed doors. He knows your family situation. He knows who you fancy. He knows stuff, and maybe letting him in isn't the worst idea. I know that a lot of you would have heard this Jesus message by now, but you've never let it change your life. You've never let it impact how you treat your friends every day. You've never let it change how you see bullies in your school, or maybe people you've picked on. Never changed how you interact with your family at home. But there comes a point where a decision has to be made. We can easily choose a life without Jesus, or we can choose a life with Jesus. It's much easier to say, I'm not going to do anything about it, it's fine, maybe Jesus is real, maybe he did come back to life, maybe there is a God, but who cares, I'm not going to do anything. It's so much harder to say yes to God. It's so much harder to say, I want to follow you, Jesus. I want to live the life you've got planned out for me. I want to love you and I want to serve you for the rest of my life. Choosing Jesus takes more courage because it requires self-sacrifice. It requires me to give up maybe on my hopes and dreams. It requires you to put down what you thought was ahead of you and say, you know what, I'm just going to live the life that God has got for me with everything I have. Now, while that takes more courage, it is the best decision you can ever make. Guaranteed, the best decision you can ever make. Because you're not just jumping on the next trend, you're not just doing something because it seems cool, you are making a lifelong decision to say, Jesus, I am in, I am all in, have all of me, take my whole life, and I want to serve you for the good of the world and for my good, for my friends' good, for my family's good. This is a big decision and I don't want you to take it lightly. I want you to think about this. Look! It's everything we ever dreamed of! And it's definitely the one I meant. The reason it's such a big decision is because your life will change today if you accept Jesus into your heart and you start to follow him every single day. Your life will be completely different. The reason this is such a big decision is because your life will change if you accept Jesus into it. And if you follow him every day, if you try and live the life he's got for you every single day, your life will look completely different. And this is because you're saying to God, you are in charge now. I don't want to be in charge. I want you to be in charge because you are God and because you know best. You have the opportunity to listen to him, to hear what he has to say and to follow where he is leading you. I mean, that's how I think most of us in part of the High Tall bands got here, was because we listened to God and we found out that this is where he wanted us to be. And you have the opportunity to do that as well. And the other reason it will change is because you're accepting that Jesus is who he says he is. You're accepting that at the start of everything, Jesus was there. When everything was created, Jesus was there. And that the whole world, the universe was created so that we can be in relationship with God. So we can do life hand in hand with the God that created us. And that this world was created to be perfect. And so when we do these imperfect, messy things, which the Bible calls sin, it separates us from God because he is perfection itself. And so when we mess up, we're separated from God. But Jesus gave his life in place of mine, in place of yours, because that is the price that was owed to get us back in perfect relationship with God all over again. But he didn't stay dead. He came back to life 3 days later, showing that he has power over everything that put him in the grave in the first place, i.e. my messed up past, your mess ups, everybody's screw ups. God is more powerful than that, and that is the good news. And so now we get the opportunity to say, I want that God in my heart. I want to be on his side. It's a pretty good side to be on. So, following Jesus is not easy. It takes courage and it takes real strength, but it is the best decision you can ever make. If you're thinking, this is for me, maybe Jesus is real, maybe God is real, maybe I need to do something about this, I would love for you to say, today is the day that I accepted Jesus as my Savior, that I accepted God as the King of my life. I would absolutely love that. So I'm gonna pray a prayer right now, and if you want Jesus in your life, if you want to be in relationship with God, I want you to pray this prayer along with me. So I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna leave a little bit of space for you to say it, whisper it, shout it, whatever you want to do, but repeat it after me. Dear Lord, thank you that you know me better than I know myself. Thank you that you are awesome and want to be in relationship with me. I'm sorry for when I've tried to live my life my way. From today, I want you to be in charge of my life. Thank you that there is a plan for my life. Lord, would you be in my heart now so I can live for you for the rest of my days? Thank you so much that you died for me. Thank you that you love me so much you would willingly give your life for me. And Lord, would you help me to follow the plan that you have set out before me? In Jesus' name, amen. Amazing. If you prayed that prayer, then make sure you put a heart emoji in the comments, whatever colour, I'll let you choose. This isn't so we can check up on who's prayed and who hasn't, but actually it's a chance for you to be like, yes, from today, I want Jesus in my life. I give him control. And to be able to show people that you've said sorry for the way you've been living, that you want Jesus in your life from today on. If you did pray that prayer with me and put a heart emoji in the comments, then in the description there's a link to the Higher Life Pack, which is going to give you a load of stuff that's going to help you on your journey to live with Jesus every single day. Make sure you get that and have a great rest of your day. Back to you, Joe. That's actually quite good.
Yes, thank you, Mark, for doing the chat. That was so good. And if you did respond to what Mark said and you did put a heart emoji in the comments, that is amazing. That's the best decision you could ever make. It says in the Bible there's a crazy party going on every single time someone says yes to Jesus. So make sure you download that High Life Pack, but make sure also you tune in on Wednesday for Lockdown Conversations. Over the past month, we've been chatting with different members of the different bands, chatting a bit about life, about God, what it means to follow Jesus through a pandemic. This week, we're chatting all about hope. Why don't you check out this little sneak peek?
Welcome to Lockdown Conversations, episode 4. Throughout every single week, I filmed with Gina, Sammy and Mark. At the end of the session, I asked them, once this is all done, once this pandemic is finished, what are you hoping for? What are you dreaming 4.
I'm hoping that I get to see my mum and just give her like a big old hug, even though she hates hugs.
I am really excited to get back into school.
Just still want to be making music, still want to be writing tracks about Jesus.
No matter what has happened to you this year, no matter what has happening or happen in the future, there's a God who loves you, and ultimately there is a hope. His name is Jesus.
Yes, make sure you join us on Wednesday. If you've never watched Lockdown Conversations on a Wednesday, make sure you tune in. They're usually pretty good, so don't miss it. Now, last week we started a brand new section called, are you ready for this? Beat the Host! Cue the sting! Hey! Yes, beat the host. Now, last week we did a challenge where I had a load of crackers and I had to eat as many crackers as I could in 60 seconds, and I asked you guys to see if you could beat me, if you could eat more than 2 crackers in 60 seconds in order for you to be able to win a Higher Taught t-shirt. Now, I can reveal nobody managed to beat me. Not one person managed to beat my record of 2 crackers. You can do better, guys. You can do better. Now, I have to say, there is an honourable mention. There is an honourable mention for my good friend Lola, who is 4 years old, and she gave a go at the cracker challenge. Why don't you check out this little clip of Lola attempting to eat those crackers? Yes, Lola, you know what? I think that was a really good effort. So, Lola, I'm gonna send you one of these Higher t-shirts. I'm not sure if it's gonna fit you, but we'll send one to you. Congratulations, Lola. I think everyone deserves to. Let's give Lola a round of applause. Good job, Lola. Chris is giving you a round of applause. Good job, good job. Now, this week's challenge, in order for you to potentially win a Higher t-shirt, what you need to do is we're going to take it old school. We're going to go back to 2018 and we're going to do the bottle flip challenge. I've got 60 seconds to see how many times I can successfully flip a bottle and it lands. The aim for this week is to see how many times you can beat me. So, after this is done, after this evening's done, I want you to film yourself, send it to @TheHigherTaught, the clip of you attempting to do the bottle flip challenge. How many can you do in a minute? We're gonna find out how many you have to beat. So, are you ready? Are you ready, Chris? Are you ready? That's too soon. The giveaway's later, mate.
Oh, sorry, wrong bit.
Wrong bit. Take the hat off.
Yeah.
We're not ready for that. All right. So, I've got my little podium for the bottle flip. I've got my bottle. I have been practicing. I was terrible at it. So, let's find out how many you're gonna have to beat for this week. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, go! No! This is failing. I'm not even got 45 seconds left. All right. So close. I got one! That has not happened in rehearsal. I got one. All right. I got 2! I can't believe I got 2. I practiced this before and I didn't get any. All right, so we got 2. We got 3! All right. 15 seconds left. 9. 3, 2, 1. All right, that's it. I think I got 3 there. All right, so I'm not gonna lie. I rehearsed that before. I thought I'd give it a practice and I did terribly. I got 0, but I managed to do 3 there, which is quite a surprise. Like, Chris saw me practice. I was terrible, wasn't I, Chris?
Worse than terrible.
Worse than terrible. So but somehow got 3. So this week, I want you to see how many bottle flips you can do in a minute. If you can do more than 3, you could potentially win a Higher Tour t-shirt. So make sure you do that this week you don't want to miss out. All right, I think it's time for a little bit more music. This is my band BRIGHTLINE and our song Walking on Waves. Check it out.
Walking on the waves, I'm walking just like St. Peter. It takes a little faith to make it through the storms that beat you. I'm walking on the waves, I'm walking just like St. Peter. It takes a little faith to make it through the storms that beat you. You, it gives me strength to take this step into the ocean waves that try to drag me to the bottom of these waters, but I know you will never let me drown. 'Cause I've never, ever, ever been this way before. But I know it's meant to be. 'Cause I'm only ever safe when I'm with you. Yeah, I'm walking on the way. I'm walking just like St. Peter. It takes a little faith to make it through the storms that beat you. I'm walking on the waves. I'm walking just like St. Peter. It takes a little faith to make it through the storms that beat you. I'm not scared to run, following the ones walking on the waves. Just walking on the waves. And I'm not scared to run, following the ones walking on the waves. He's walking on the waves. Now I'm taking all my chances on you, life. 'Cause you have taken me beyond myself. Beyond all my doubts, I know that you will never let me drown. 'Cause I've never, ever, ever been this way before. But I know it's meant to be. 'Cause I'm only ever safe when I'm with you. Yeah, I'm walking on the waves. I'm walking just like St. Peter. It takes a little faith to make it through the storms that beat you. I'm walking on the waves. I'm walking just like St. Peter. It takes a little faith to make it through the storms that beat you. I'm not scared to run, following the ones walking on the waves. He's walking on the waves. I'm not scared to run, following the ones walking on the waves. He's walking on the waves. Walking on the waves. I'm walking just like St. Peter. It takes a little faith to make it through the storms that beat you. I'm walking on the waves. I'm walking just like St. Peter. It takes a little faith to make it through the storms that beat you. He's walking on the waves. He's walking on the waves. He's walking on the waves. He's walking on the waves.
Yes, that was us, BRIGHTLINE, with Walking on the Waves. Right, now it is time for Lockdown Lifelines. This is the segment where we like to hear from you. Talking about stuff that will lift your spirits, stuff that will make you feel good during this time of lockdown. We want to celebrate you as well as everything good that is going on. So this week we asked you, what are you thankful for? What are you super thankful for during this time? It could be big or it could be small, and loads of you responded. So I've got a few replies here. So earlier on Insta Live, Georgia MAW22 said, I'm thankful for being healthy and safe, and I hope more positivity is spread. I love that. Really good, really good. All right, what else we've got? Flick X says that they're thankful that they got to spend time with their family for their mum's birthday. Love that. God833R says, I'm thankful that we were finally able to move house to a better place. That's really cool. Love that. All right. Aaron Gamer, back with the Pokedex. He's saying, I'm thankful for completing Pokedex. Yes, I love Pokemon so much. All right. Wolfam, yes. What did you say, Wolfam? You said loads on Instagram. You said that I could do Higher Tour tonight, and my awards evening is on Tuesday, virtually next week. That's cool. Awesome. I hope you win some awards. You're also thankful for a new dishwasher. Very good. A new washing machine and your phone. And that there's a God who loves us. So many things. Let's see what else there is. Georgia Moore says, I'm also thankful for having a large community of kind people who will uplift through tough times for others. Love that. That's so good. Really, really good. Have we got any more? All right. Joshua2414 says that they're thankful for home, a dishwasher, a washing machine. You guys are very practical. A toaster, food, breath, heating, clothes, friends, Xbox, Lisa, Jody, cups of tea, Coca-Cola, and so much more. I think, you know what? I think Joshua wins the prize for the most things he's thankful for. Good job. Chris, what are you thankful for this week?
Can I have two?
You can have two. You can have two,
okay.
mate. You can have two.
So you know the chocolate cereal, the cereal with the little pieces of chocolate in.
Cocoa Pops.
No, you get it from like Aldi and Lidl. Write it down in the comments if you know.
Mate, I have no idea what you're on about.
The cereal, it's like granola with little pieces of chocolate.
Oh,
in.
okay, all right.
So that is number one.
Okay.
And number two is you know in the sewage system, the people who get rid of the fatbergs in the it's a big problem. Basically the fat all congeals in the it blocks the sewage system. So when you want to go, you want a clear passage for that. So those people I'm thankful for.
Wow. You know what? That is something I've never thought about before. So, why don't you write down in the comments if you're thankful for the sewage people too? Because, to be fair, that's a pretty grim job. So I am thankful for them. You know what, Chris? I'm thankful for you this week, Chris.
Is that a bit of a cop-out, do you think?
No, it's not a cop-out. I'm thankful for you because you're here every week where everyone else has left me. So I'm thankful you're here, mate. Thanks for joining me.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you.
Good. All right. So that is it for this week's Lockdown Lifelines. Next week, there'll be even more Lockdown Lifelines. So make sure you keep your eyes out on Insta on the question we'll be asking you, and you can get a mention on this show. Right. It's the moment. Let's be honest. It's the moment we have all been waiting for. It's time for the giveaway. Yes, earlier we showed a video of SOULBOX and their song Real Thing, and we asked you the question, what colour shoes was Ben wearing? What colour shoes was Ben wearing? And I can reveal the answer was black. He was wearing black trainers. So if you put that, you might have got this right. Now, I need to get my celebration stuff on. I need to get my hat. Can't miss the hat, right? Got the hat. Have you got yours, Chris? All right. Now, oh no, my party popper's broken. All right, now, I'm gonna be honest. I think before I'd even decided a winner, most of you guys had already decided who the winner was gonna be. Like, I didn't have much chance. You just all decided that you knew who the winner was. So, are you ready for this? The winner of this week's giveaway and the £50 Amazon voucher is Flick X. Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations, Flick X. You know what I enjoyed there as well? We had like virtual confetti there. That was great. Good skills there, Chris. Good skills. Congratulations, Flick X. Now, what you need to do to get your prize is that you need to message us on @TheHigherTour, and we will send it to you sometime next week. Congratulations. You can spend that on your mum's birthday like you put in the comments. That's very kind of you, by the way. Very, very kind. All right. That is it, unfortunately, for this week's show. Thank you so much for joining us make sure you join us on Wednesday for Lockdown Conversations. Make sure that you download the life pack below. We'd love to send you some stuff if you made that decision to follow Jesus. And lastly, make sure you come back here next week, 5 o'clock. You don't want to miss it. Thank you so much for joining us, and we shall see you. Oh, don't forget Beat the Host. Do not forget Beat the Host. How many bottle flips can you do in a minute? If you do more than 3, you can win a higher t-shirt. That is it now, I promise. We will see you next week. Bye!